The great Islamic conspiracy appears to be a staple of what passes for news and comment nowadays on certain YouTube channels. I don't just mean extreme right ones. Earlier yesterday now, it's 1:40 a.m. I was listening to Nuria Khan spouting off about it. Apparently Muslims hate Taylor Swift. She's an attractive young woman, not so young, not as young as she looks. She had a bad marriage to put it mildly in Dubai. She fled to the UK. I think she was born in the UK. And she's become one of these most vociferous voices against Islam. And the stuff she's coming out with, I mean, she said that I won't use this monster's name, but that monster who perpetrated that outrage in Southport, she claimed he's an Islamist. The police found all sorts of material at his home, but it's an obsession with death. These people like that, they get a fixation with death, and this creature, this wretched creature, is no more an Islamist than I am. I think the best thing to compare him with is like the Columbine shooters. And he said he wanted a white genocide. And I mean, there's stuff she's coming out with about that canard that for a man to be convicted of rape under Islam, there needs 4 witnesses. That's garbage. If you check on the web, you'll find that to have been, well, under Islam, under Sharia, rape is capital. And recent years have been executions for rape in Saudi Arabia and Iran. So she's talking about well, she's lying. The other thing she said is that this is a staple as well. When it comes to inheritance, the girl gets half of what the boy gets. You know, the daughter gets less than the son. Well, this is when Prince Charles dies, who will be king? Will it be William or Harry, Prince Harry? William or no? The head of the household inherits, and he looks after the widowed mother and the daughter. I mean, they talk such rubbish. And some of them, they even claim that Sadiq Khan, or Sad IQ Khan, as Maya Tusi calls him, is an Islamist. Yeah, that's why he organises parade carnivals. Khan is a creature of the World Economic Forum. Now, there is a big problem here with this grooming gang scandal, which is to some extent ongoing. But even worse, we've got this invasion. And this isn't an Islamist invasion. These people are, well, but basically the British government is, such as it is doing nothing to stop it because it wants this invasion, part of this cloud pivot strategy. But the country's being flooded with useless immigrants. Rich people are leaving, and understandably so. And we're turning into a third-rate banana republic. Islam wouldn't be that bad, actually. Sharia would solve this nonsense with shortage of money. They put an end to usury and stop this repressive taxation. It isn't that these immigrants are Muslims. We don't know who they are, most of them, the vast majority. They destroy their papers before they come here. There are criminal elements among them. When I say criminal elements, I mean criminals with a capital C. There are probably quite a few terror cells amongst them. Islamist terror cells, not Islamic terror cells. And this is quite deliberate. And at the same time this is happening, the natives of these islands are being demonised by the scum of the Socialist Workers' Party. Stand up to racism and hate not hope. It's quite deliberate. This isn't an Islamic problem. And what do these people want? They want another war against Islam. What then? China? They already want a war against Russia. You know, this insane policies after the end of the Cold War that have led to this. I mean, you can blame Putin up to a point, but I thought after the fall of the Soviet Union, Russia was an ally. As Obama himself said, the 1980s want their foreign policy back. Well, they've got it, haven't they? So, anyway, that's about all I have to say. This isn't an Islamic problem, it's an Islamist problem. And it's caused not by Islamism, but by our own treacherous government.